Philip, and today I want to show you a quick way to save time in the future with every project you start by creating a template. This template already has several sounds in it, and I can start from there pretty fast creating music. Alright, so this is the most recent template I created, and my thought was about hooking up all my instruments at the same time to my new mixer. And this mixer can handle up to 32 channels, so I got all my 7 inputs right here. This is just a monitoring section to listen to the sounds I put in. And over here I have the audio loop section where I have all the channels again with all the inputs, but for recording the actual loops. Yeah, besides that there's the sidechain, the signal chain, where I just input a sidechain signal to use in my sidechain compression or other sidechain instruments or audio effects. Besides that, I have the kick group with a kick drum rack with several kick drums I like to use. Then the bass group with several bass sounds and different bass, different software synthesizer. Then a MIDI channel where I have all the percussion, hi-hats, bongos, and all the different channels have all the sounds already in them, so I don't have to look for them and waste time by looking and scrolling through all my sample packs. Then I have the synthesizer group with a couple of different software synthesizers to create sounds, and the instruments already are set to the macros that I can really feel the vibe and create sounds by turning the knobs. Then besides of that I have an FX group with a white noise channel and a couple of audio tracks just to get any audio effects into my project. And all the channels are already set to several minus dB numbers, like here minus 6 dB, over here minus 6 dB. And those numbers are for my headroom in the mastering process, so I don't have to think about the volume of my tracks. I can just rely on my group. Yeah. And besides that, the most important thing is the return channels, the return send channels. So the return and send is so you can really get the effect of the return on all of the sounds. So you have the same effect on all of the sound and the same room effect on all of the sounds that you have on your different tracks. So I have 2 different short reverbs with up to 1 second delay time, and a long reverb for drops and break sections, a delay channel, an echo, a destroy that combines several audio effects, a drum bus just to make sounds more present, parallel compression for the same reason like the drum bus, hi-hat groove with the echo boy, that's just for the and I can create that sound really fast with the echo boy. And lastly, most importantly, I have a control panel section where I have a multi-mapper to map across other lanes. I am able to map across lanes the macros, and in this audio effect rack I have all the macros already mapped, and those are mapped to my MIDI control devices, to my MIDI twister and other instruments, and so I can really manipulate the sounds with my hardware and don't have to think about mapping and any stuff in the while creating the music, while I have the inspiration to create the music. Yeah, so hope this helps and see you around. Bye bye.